I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to talk about 3 cash flow streams. We're going to talk about how to increase your current cash flow. We're going to talk about how to create cash flow. For those of you who want to make some extra money, we're going to talk about how to make that cash flow passive, where money can start working for you instead of you working for money all the time. So we're going to talk about 3 streams. Increase your current cash flow. That means without you doing anything extra, without you making another dime, the money that you do make should go a lot further. Then we're going to talk about how to what? Create cash flow. Those of you that want some money, right? I've been very, very blessed and fortunate to be with a group of people known as the Extra Digit Movement, where we make money every single day. Then we're going to show you guys how to make that money work for you. I don't care what you say, man. Money's a tool. It's supposed to work. If you're working for money, that's fine. That's one way to get started, but that's just the beginning. That's not the end. Money at some point has to work for you. So let's break this down real quick. I'm going to pull up a slide here. We are the Extra Digit Movement. What that means is we show you how to grow your net worth 1 digit at a time. But the cool thing is we do it using strategies, not hype, not sales, not fluff. We're not here to persuade. We're not here to argue. We're not here to convince. We're here to show you guys how to take the money you have and scale it. Here's a wealth formula I learned a long time ago. And I lost my first $1 million in my 20s because I did not execute it. I knew it, but it's not easy to do when there's so many things that you want, right? You got to take some money at some point. You got to buy, build, or grow an asset, and then that asset has to make you some more money. As long as you keep that going, you will never go broke. If you take some cash, buy, build, or grow an asset, and then that asset generates more cash, as long as the apple tree is growing and that tree is dropping seeds, and those seeds create more apples, and those apples eventually create more trees, and those trees create an orchard, you'll be rich for the rest of your life. We got to start creating the apples and the apple trees that leave the seeds to create the orchard. What most of us do is we got the apple in our hand. You got a home, you got an apartment, you live in America, you got a social security number, you can start a business, and then you cut the tree down. You start buying all kinds of stuff and making everybody else rich instead of yourselves. So what we do, we are the ultimate cash flow company. Our company, Make Wealth Real Financial, that we call it MWR. We're actually making wealth real. It's not a joke. It's not a game. We teach people how step by step, how do wealthy people actually trust or wrap their businesses in a trust. How do wealthy people start and create a business and earn passive income? What do they actually do with that passive income? Our founder, Mr. Beane He, this is his 4th multi-million-dollar company, his 4th one. He's riding off into the sunset with this one, guys. And I tell you, he definitely can. The man doesn't miss when it comes to creating millions of dollars and being successful in business. We're debt-free, 4.5 years old, debt-free. We don't owe a soul. In this digital age, the margins are sky high. We don't have a whole bunch of overhead. We don't owe a whole bunch of people, but we got a whole bunch of money that's being made. And we're helping a lot of people along the way. So our membership, for you to be a member of our company, is a privilege. It's not a right, it's a privilege. We want to make sure you have some alignment with our goals and vision. And we want to make sure we have some alignment with your goals and vision. If there's no alignment and there's no synchronicity and there's nothing to collaborate on, that's perfectly fine. But what we're doing is looking for people who are looking for us, right? Andamo Tolson, the president of the company, has been in business 25, 30 years as well. I've been retired since I was 22 years old. So you put the 3 of us together, man, and you got this century of business owners. So Mr. House has the deep pockets. He put together MWR Financial. My name is Brian Beane, not to be confused with Brian House. I am the creator of the Extra Digit Movement. I said, man, if we can get a bunch of people together who for once in their life want to take the next 3 to 5 years and just focus on finances, focus on education with implementation, focus on living a legacy, not just leaving a legacy, focus on passive income and traveling the world, I'm all for it. So I didn't know it was going to be as big and as successful as it was, to be honest with you, when I first started it. But now we're attracting everybody: entrepreneurs, network marketers, college students, single moms, single dads, educators, police officers, firefighters, professional athletes, you name it. If you're looking for your net worth to increase, we're here for you. That's just the bottom line. So let me show you guys how this works. Somebody told you that we get paid every single day. Yes, this is true. Yes, we do. These are my real paychecks, right? These are my real pay stubs. I'm gonna show you guys how this works. In a second, I'm gonna show you how they grow. But just know you can't earn 4 and 5 figures per day in this business. This particular week, I went from 6,770 to 11,410 to 14,330. We get paid a lot of different ways, a variety of different ways. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna come back to this and show you how to get the daily checks. But for now, let me show you how to increase the cash flow that you currently have. Let me say this to everybody, this is important. If you want to be wealthy, everybody watching me can be wealthy. Everybody on the Zoom can be wealthy. It's strategy based. It's not talent based. It's not who you know. It's not, you got to be gifted. You got to recognize opportunities when you see them. You got to be prepared for the opportunities when you recognize them. And you got to plug yourself into an organization that's teaching you what wealthy people do. If you do what wealthy people do, chances are you're going to make it to where they are. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to get the results that you've been getting. So what we do is simple. Let's first look at your current income and see why your cash flow is not staying with you longer. Cash flow is a wealth principle. That's a time measurement. In other words, if you make $100, how long does it stay with you? If you make $10,000, how long does it stay with you? If your paycheck this week was $900, like mine used to be, back when I was working a job every 2 weeks, how long does it stay with you? That's cash flow. So do you guys know, I used to make literally $900, this is my real paycheck back in the day, Morehouse College graduate, $975 every 2 weeks. I used to work at Nations Bank. Today it's called Bank of America. This is back in 1997. I got my degree in English in 1997. Y'all see it right here. And I graduated and I landed a job. The only job that even hired me was Bank of America. English degree, Bank of America, go figure. All I know is I was struggling. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with $975 every 2 weeks. I'm telling you, I just felt like I was worth a lot more. Now, I want to show you guys this, not to brag and boast, but just to give you guys an understanding. Okay. As of today, every single day, like clockwork, $1,000 hits my account. So today, every day at 5 o'clock, we get paid. Today at 5 o'clock, yesterday at 5 o'clock, the day before at 5 o'clock, Monday, that was Sunday at 5 o'clock. You see? Saturday at 5 o'clock, Friday at 5 o'clock, Thursday at 5 o'clock, Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So I now make more in a week than my job was paying me in months. Months, right? I'm sorry. I make more in a month than my job was paying me all year. I make more in a day than they were paying me in weeks. All because, put this in the notes, all ships rise with the tide. If you get with a group and surround yourself with experts who specialize in these areas I'm about to show you, your finances can't help but improve. So somebody blessed you with this because they care enough about you to show it to you. If you want to teach or show people our videos, if you want our membership to bless people in your family or your circle or people you haven't even met yet, you can get these daily and weekly checks. You don't have to. Then you take the money that you're making now and the new money that you're about to make, and we show you how to multiply that money and create cash flow passively. So everybody write down 3 things if you're taking notes: increase, create, multiply. Those are the 3 things we do. Let's keep this thing simple. Increase your cash flow, create more cash flow, then multiply the cash flow that you create. Now, let's let the air out the balloon so you won't be all nervous. $149 a month is what the membership, that's the investment, $149. Now, right now, 2 things just happened. A little angel jumped on your shoulder. I won't even say angel and devil. I'll just say the old you and the new you. The old you is talking you out of it. Man, we can't afford no $149. Things are already tight right now. I knew there was a catch. We don't have $150 a month. Well, actually you do. You're just giving it away in interest. You're giving it away in student loans. You're giving it away in credit cards. You're giving it away in car notes. You're giving it away because of inflation. You're giving it to Uncle Sam because of taxes. Everybody on the Zoom got 149. It's just that you're giving it to somebody else who got your 149 before you. Now, the new you said, this is what I'm talking about. I've been praying for something in 2023. These guys are making a ton of money. We got mentors that are going to show us how to do it. We got a company that specializes in 3 areas of finance. This is what you've been looking for. Let me help you talk the old you down. What if I told you that the 149 will pay for itself? So it doesn't feel like an extra bill. Now, what's in the 149? I want to show y'all something. Write this down. This is part of what the 149 covers. 3 things go up, 3 things go down. That's the most simple terms I can put it in. We're going to help you increase the 3 things that you need to increase. One is your cash flow, how long your money stays with you. If you work for it, you're the one who deserves it. That's number 1. Number 2, your credit scores. Your credit determines how much you pay for money. So if your credit scores are in the 500s and 600s and low, you're going to pay a lot extra in interest for your mortgage, your house, your cars, your everything, because your credit is not good. So we're going to increase your credit scores. Then we're going to increase your assets. That's right. Just by having a home-based business, just by having what we call a debt to wealth program, just by having real estate, just by owning land, just by having a trust fund. These are the things that we do to teach you how to get wealthy on a different level. Look at me in my eye, man. Nobody on the planet or no company on the planet for $149 is providing the things I'm about to show you and allowing you to get in a 5% to 0% tax bracket. Do y'all know your taxes are your largest expense? It's not your cell phone bill. It's not Sprint versus Verizon. It's not Shell versus Chevron. It's not eating out versus taking a lunch. Your largest expense on the planet is the federal government. And when you see that legally, ethically, and morally, you don't have to give them a dime. And when you see that wealthy people don't overpay taxes and that's why they're wealthy, when you see the strategies they use to protect their assets and start endowments and foundations for their unborn children, when you start playing that game, your last name is going to change. Meaning, I'm sorry, the legacy of your last name is going to change. Right? So do me a favor. When I come off mute, everybody just start claiming it. Scream your last name right now. Go. What's your last name?
Harris.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay. So my last name is Beane, right? Jelly bean, green bean, pork bean, lima bean, you name it. Growing up, I heard it all. So it ain't even funny no more, right? Well, guess what? One of us has actually changed the whole trajectory, path of the Beane family. Why? I made a decision. I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So far, statistically, here are the cold hard facts. We have saved our members $200 to $600 per month just in taxes. So that's an extra $200 to $600 back in your household, just off that one thing. $250 million so far has been shifted back to our members, $250 million total in tax savings. 2, we have saved, on average, $64,000 in interest for each member of our organization. 64 grand back in your household because of the interest. Once you see our debt to wealth program and you see how we help you get out of debt in record time, we have saved 64,000 each, and we have shaved, like a razor, 37,000 years off of our members' debt elimination strategies. Meaning they're out of debt 37,000 years collectively. We add it all together. That's a long time, man, that banks would have had you in bondage. This stat is not on here, but I want you to hear me. Our credit score increase averages 126 points. Can y'all imagine going from the sixes to the sevens? High sevens. Can you imagine? I went from a 734 to a 777 to an 820. Now, I want y'all to understand something before I take questions. I'm going to show you the comp plan and we're going to be done. But I want you to get this. Because of my 149 investment, I got an 820 credit score. If we didn't do nothing else, that was worth it. That was worth the 149. Because of the 149 investment, I've been blessed not to have a whole bunch of debt, but most people save 64 grand. That 149 alone would be worth it if we just did that. Because of the 149 investment, the average person brings $600 just in tax savings back to their household. That 149 alone is worth that. Because of the 149, we get paid every single day, anywhere, all the way up to $15,000 per day. The 149 alone is worth that. I haven't talked to y'all about our home buying program, where we turn renters into homeowners. I haven't talked to you about our trust fund program, where we secure your assets for your great grandchildren. I haven't told you about our land banking program yet, where we show you guys how to purchase land in the path of growth in Southern California. The most valuable real estate in the country right now is in Southern California, in an area called Antelope Valley. We purchased that at a discount. In other words, guys, this 149 independently could be worth any of these programs. We put them all together for 149. It don't get much better than that. I know people that pay $2,000, $3,000 for their credit to get fixed. Ain't nobody touched it. I know people who specialize in debt elimination and take the Dave Ramsey program and be back in debt in 2 years. Because see, you got to have a comprehensive approach to your money. Like, you can't fix this, Gwen, but not that. You can't fix that, but then be struggling over here. You got to have a whole comprehensive strategy all the way around. How do I make the money? How do I keep the money? How do I grow the money? How do I protect the money? Everybody write that in the comments. Make, keep, grow, protect. Okay, that's just something I came up with, but it feels good. Okay, make. What's up, Cam? Keep, grow, protect. If you're not doing that, you're gonna be spinning your wheels the rest of your life. Very important. So before I take questions, let me just show you guys this. The average savings is $2 grand a month. By the time we get your debt down, your bills down, your taxes down, your insurance premiums down, we negotiate all that stuff down for you. By the time we get your cash flow up, your income up, your assets up, your credit score up, on average, $2 grand a month is what we're saving people. That's the average. So let's look at a couple of examples here. Charles and Judith Ivory. Cookie is what we call her. Charles lost his job in 2020 because of COVID. We joined the business in October of 2019. Charles was one of the first individuals I called. So we've been rocking and rolling now 3 years. He lost his job not even 6 months later when the quarantine hit. How about they call him a few months later talking about, all right, we ready, you can come back. He was like, no, I'm good. I'm working on my dream home. I got 800 credit score. My wife got an 800 credit score. We averaging 5 figures a month now, high 5 figures a month. We bought a new truck, paid for it with cash. We bought our land, paid for it with cash. We own land in California, paid for it with cash. We got our dream house up and running. I don't need a job no more. See, this when the blessings come tenfold. See, everybody on this Zoom can do this kind of thing, but you got to recognize the timing. And we just getting started. Make wealth real is the best secret on the planet. I'm just telling as many people as I can who want to listen. All right. So let me put you in a mode where you can talk. If you're brand new, do me a favor. Here's what I want you to do. State your name. Let me know where you're from. Say, this is my first time. And my question is, I want to keep it that simple. Hey, everybody, this is Brian Beane. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my first Zoom, and my question is, hey, everybody, this is Pia. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my first Zoom, and my question is, hey, everybody, this is Kim. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my Zoom, and my first Zoom, and my question is. So new people, raise your virtual hand if you got questions about the membership. Now, don't ask any questions about the money yet, because I'm about to show you that now. But based on anything that I've already touched on, if this is your first time, I'll take your questions and see if I can help you get some clarity. Let's see who has some synergy. If you got some alignment with us, if there are any questions, I'm gonna move on. Questions, let's go. Raise your real hand or your virtual hand or come off mute. Going once. Oh, did I put it where y'all can even do it? Hold on. Yep, y'all can do it. Always takes one brave soul. Y'all good? Either y'all scared or I'm thorough. Which one is it? All right. My girl, Miss Carter, say, you pretty thorough. All right, Miss Carter, I appreciate you. All right. Questions? Y'all good? All right, move on. All right, let's go. So, let's get ready to transition now into how to make some money. Now, do y'all understand? So far, everything that I've talked about is just you improving your money. Like, you haven't made any money yet. That's just you getting better and better and better with the money that you currently have. Now, for $100 as an upgrade, right? Just $100 one time. Write this in the comments. Not per month. Not per month. One time. You can also opt into our business where you make another stream of income. Makes sense? So now $100 one time is $249. So your first month is already included. Then after that, it's $149, just like the other program. So they're both basically $149 a month. But one of them says, hey, let me put an extra 100 on it. Now I want to make these checks every day. So here's how this works. The sponsor bonus is when you tell somebody like myself, you shoot me the Zoom, you shoot me the video, you shoot me the YouTube link. I'm like, I like this. You earn $50 for everyone that you sponsor personally. Nothing to write home about, no big deal, no problem. But that gets all the way up to like $200. I'll show you in a second. The momentum bonus is for those of you guys who have a need for speed. So if you help introduce, let's say you introduce me, and I'm like, and you got 2 more people that you introduce, and you do it within a month, you earn $150 on top of $50 each. So you don't earn $300. 50, 50, 50. Then $150 because you did that within 30 days. Everybody good with that? Now, if that duplicates and it takes 60 days for you to help those 3 do the same thing. So guys, that's basically one person every 10 days. You earn $450. If that duplicates in 90 days, you earn $900. So that's for some of you guys who need some right now money. $150, $450, $900. Everybody good? All right, let's crank this thing up. Those are the first 2 bonuses. The third bonus, very important, it's called your performance bonus. Brian, how does that work? All right, watch. This is your first one. This is your second one. This is your third one. Okay? If you help 12 people join your team, that's not you. That's you plus your 3 and their 3 and their 3. That's everybody. Not only are you earning $600 a month, which I'll show you guys in a second, you also earn $300 a week if that team grows by 6. Okay, so Brian, what you mean? All right, let me see you guys what I mean. You got 12 people on your team. You only told 3 of them. You don't even know the other 9. But those guys didn't get in business for you. They got in business for themselves. So they getting their 3. Put this in the comments. 12 equals 600. 12 equals 600. Now, something special happens. Every week, if just half of them get 1, you got $300 because you need 6 people and you earn $300 extra. If each of them get 1, another 300. Each of them get 1, another 300. 2 of them get 3, another 300. 1 of them gets 6, another 300. 3 of them get 2, another 300. Every time your team grows by 6, you earn $300. But that happens after you have 12 people in your team. Now, something else special happened when you had 12 people in your team. All right, we'll talk about this one. Oh, wait. Let me just take out it here real quick. So this picture, 12 people, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. This is $600 a month right here, just period. Because you're making $20 a day. Then you got these coming in, right? Every 6. When you do it within a week, it'll tell you how long you got left. Then it'll show you the head count. So this is when I had 3, and then a few days later I had 6. So Brian, you'll have no more people to get, and here's your weekly bonus. That bonus comes every week. Now, something special is happening. These points are adding up, and this is what gets as high as 15,000 a day. So just like I showed y'all on my cell phone, and it's adding up. You earn $5 a day when you sponsor 3 people in the business and you have 1 customer. Okay, so Brian, what do you mean? Well, some people don't want to do the business. They don't want to make no money, but they just want the membership. They don't want to do the daily pay, and they don't want these weekly checks, but they want their finances improved. Well, that 1 person helped you qualify for the daily guarantee. It starts off at $5 a day because we want your business to pay for itself. So $5 a day times 30 days is $150. Your business is only $149. So now we wanted to put something in there where your money is now funding itself. It's like taking money out your left pocket, putting it in your right pocket. This is when you had 12 people in your team. See? Because we're worth 3 points apiece, just so you know. So 3 times 12 is 36. We call it points. $20 a day is $600 a month. This is where you're earning $300 a week if they grow by 6. If they don't, it doesn't go away. It's just every time your team does it, it's an extra little perk for you. Now, when your team hits 36 people, which is 108 points, you earn $50 a day. I'm gonna show you what happens in a second, but just know this daily check gets to as high as 15,000 each day. 200 a day, 300 a day, 400 a day, 650 a day, 1,000 a day, 1,500 a day, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. Do me a favor. Do you know that wherever you are right now, chances are your city has no idea what MWR is? You're the person that from a few Zooms and some word of mouth, some neighbors, some coworkers, some friends out of town, you're going to pioneer different areas. Come off mute, yell out the city that you're from right now. Where y'all come from?
Long Beach, California.
Mr.
Alabama,
New
York.
I heard Augusta loud and clear. I heard Long Beach at the beginning. I heard Birmingham peek on through there. I heard all these different cities. Do y'all understand, man, that you don't have to have all of Atlanta, all of DC, all of Boston, all of Miami, all of Chicago? Do you know some of y'all are gonna be making $15,000 a day, and you got the city of, you got Jackson, Mississippi, small city. You don't have to have like the 10 electoral states and nothing like that. It's so early. A lot of y'all gonna pioneer whole areas because somebody got to get it going. Somebody got to get it going. Now, here it gets fun. Now your daily text is coming. Like I showed y'all my phone, right? Your daily text is coming. So this person went from 5 a day, 5 a day, 5 a day, 5 a day. Then see, it jumped up to 20 right here because they got the 12 people. Then after a while, somebody else, it kept growing. This person went from 200, 200, 200. Then it jumped up to 300 per day. You see, this is when I went from 500 to 1,000 per day. Now, this is the fun part, and this is my last one. I'm gonna let you guys go. There's another check you get. We get paid 2 checks per day. There are two different checks you get per day. Once you hit what's called ED3, right? The C notes, ED3 is roughly 36 people. That's the one who has the 108 points. ED3 is roughly 36 people. You now earn $30 per day per person that joins your team. So not only are you making 50 a day, every day, even if your group don't grow, it's locked in. You now earn 30 a day per person on your team. Now, as you grow, ED4, ED5, regional, regional 2, regional 3, regional 4, regional 5. Y'all see these different levels? Here's what happens. Let's say you're ED5 and I'm an ED2. No, I'm an ED3. I don't get the 30s because that's my team. That's my people. I brought those people to the table. But you're ED5. You get the difference between me and you, which is 20. So every time I make 30, you make 20. Let's say I'm at level 9. No, I'm at level 4 and you at level 9. I get 40s because I'm at level 4. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. You getting 50s. You get the difference between me and you. So you getting 50s. Every time I make 40, you make 50. How many of y'all want your team? Raise your hand like this if you want your team to be successful, because every time they make money, you make money. So you want them to win. So guys, this is how it looks on your pay stub. So I can show y'all one of my checks here. This is 1 day's worth of work. 30, 30, 30, 50, 100. See, it all depends. This person came on level 10. So I earned 100. This person came in under 7 levels, so I earned 30. This person came in on 5 levels, so I earned 50. You see what I'm saying? So there's my 1,000. This 1,000 is coming regardless every day. But these other bonuses are coming in addition to 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70, 100, 50, 50. You see what I'm saying? That's 1 day. Y'all, my job was giving me this every 2 weeks. This is every 2 weeks. I don't think people understand what can really happen to you when you was making $900 every 2 weeks with a college degree, and now you're making thousands of dollars per day, all because you didn't let the old you, talk the new you out of it. Okay, so before I go, we got some passive income streams. This and this is called a diversified cash flow account. The best thing I've seen in many, many years. It's an investment basically where you can borrow money from yourself, pay yourself back on your own terms, and your balance doesn't drop. It's called uninterrupted interest. You have to get your consultation. When you get your membership, you'll get your consultation so you can understand, and they'll do what's called determine what's called your risk tolerance, and basically see how much money you have left that you can invest so you can start growing your assets there. This is like a retirement plan. Wealthy people, a lot of people don't know this, wealthy people use insurance as a instrument. Insurance policies can create wealth. It's not a death benefit, that's a life benefit. A lot of people don't know this is asset protection at its finest. This is the key to home ownership. We are actually taking people from renting homes or apartments to home ownership through a 4-step program. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum. You get your consultation. Your credit score doesn't matter. Why? Because we're working on your credit. We're going to purchase the house for you. And then while we're putting you through the program, we're finding you funding. We're the ones that bought the house, so your credit didn't matter. Your down payment don't matter because we already bought the house. And then now when you're ready to become a homeowner, you got your down payment because a percentage of your rent has been going toward your down payment. And your credit is good because we've been working on it since you've been in the program. So now you're good to go. Now we're ready to hand you the keys. Very powerful stuff here. The average renter has a net worth of $5,000. The average homeowner has a net worth of $200,000, just as starters. So that lets you guys know, very important that you start building equity. in something. Now, this is the one I'm the most excited about. It's the one that people don't understand. This is not me personally. I just hope people understand that you don't have to be wealthy to have a trust fund. A trust is what you can put all your assets in, so no one can ever take them from you. No one can just do some frivolous lawsuit. Your stuff won't end up in, your family stuff won't end up in probate with everybody fighting over it like it does with a will. They say a will means you will end up in probate. Okay, a will is no longer what it used to be because somebody can contest your will. Next thing you know, poor James Brown was dead 13 years before his stuff was all tied up in probate. It happens every day. We show you guys, and we do all this for you, how to get what we call the three-headed monster. A business trust is what acquires your revenue. Whether it be a job, a business, this business, the business trust disperses the revenue to the family trust. The family trust is where the trustees are. That's you. You determine who the trustees are. Anything that the business trust and the family trust didn't spend goes into your family foundation. These are endowments. Wealthy people leave legacies because there's a foundation and a huge endowment that they've been pitching in for years. So there's no more chains and lines of brokenness in the family because the family foundation is funded. And guess what? There's nothing left to give Uncle Sam when all of this is wrapped into a trust. This is called Secure My Legacy. This program is called Secure My Legacy. Now people say, well, Brian, I don't have a whole bunch of money right now, man. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to put into a trust. Okay, then you want to do Trust My Assets. See, it's two programs. Trust My Assets. This weekend at Game Changer, the CEO and owner of the company who does our trust for us is going to be speaking Saturday about how all of this works. Y'all that are coming to Atlanta are going to get so much knowledge. For those who are brand new, this is an event we do every 4 months, February, June, or July, and August or September or October. So February, summer, fall, right? Basically spring, summer, and fall. This is the first one of the year. It is sold out. It's completely sold out. The owner of the trust fund company, we're going to give him Saturday morning to explain to you guys how wealthy people don't pay no taxes. Now, can y'all imagine if every dime you made was still in your house? Can y'all just think about that for a second? Every dime. I almost cried when I got my trust. I got mine the other day. I almost shared it to her, like, this is beautiful. I just ain't never seen a folder so pretty in my life where now everything is protected. It's not even, the IRS can't even operate in this jurisdiction. Y'all heard what I just said? That's not tax evasion, just so you know. The IRS can't even operate in this jurisdiction where he sets your trust up because it was set up on what's called common law. And common law was established back in 1776 before the IRS was created in 1913. So when he teaches you these things, you're gonna be like, man, I see how Warren Buffett don't pay all these taxes. Like it's crazy. I see why Bill and Melinda Gates have a foundation. That's how they all do it. We set up the same structure for you. Guess what, guys? Are you ready to change your life this weekend with our new tool that I'm launching? I finally got a chance to play with it today. It is official. Extra Digit is now one of the few organizations on the planet who has this special tool that's going to allow your business to reach anybody you want it to reach seamlessly, track your progress, your ranks through the compensation plan. Everything you need will be on our Extra Digit Movement mobile app. We're going to debut it this weekend. It has technology in it that very few people have ever seen, and it interacts with your prospect, and they can interact with you through our app, and our system is going to help you show that person the business just like that. It is unbelievable. I'm going to finish working on it some more tonight. We're rolling all these things out this weekend, so I can't wait to see all you guys at Game Changer this weekend. Listen, because of that, guys, there is no training tonight. I won't be training tonight. So I'm gonna see everybody this weekend at in person who's coming to Atlanta. New people, get with the person who invited you on this Zoom. Just get with them and say, hey, I'm a number 2 or I'm a number 1. A number 2 says, I just want the membership. I don't want the daily checks. I don't want the momentum bonus. I don't want the residual pay. I just want the experts to help me with my financial household. That's the number 2. That's 149. A number 1 says, Brian, please, an extra $100. And it's the same 149 per month as the other one. I want all of it. The trust funds, the tax reduction, the bill reduction, the daily pay, the performance bonus, the coded bonus. You want everything. It's $249, an extra $100 just one time, and then the rest of it is the same, $149. So when you get with the person that introduced you, they're going to give you one of these 2 links. That determines what game plan we give you. After I roll out everything this weekend, your businesses will never be the same. Once you meet Roger Grant and my good friend Ike, I keep forgetting, who's going to break down our debt to wealth program, how we take the money that you've been giving away and start investing it for you, and how that can build assets for you in your sleep. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity. Don't let 149 keep you where you are. I'm telling y'all that right now. So get with the person that invited you. They have a special link for you. Sign up tonight. Get trained on our website, extradigitmovement.com. They'll show you guys exactly what to do. And I'll see all you guys live in Atlanta this weekend. Please, please, please travel safe. Look out for our announcements in the different chat groups and the different text messages tomorrow to keep you guys updated. And I'll see you guys